Hi there, Richard Matharoo here. So are you someone who is introverted, yet you want to use a brand to build your business, be able to generate leads, have clients come to you because of your confidence and the engaging way that you come across, maybe on YouTube or another medium? I got some tips on how you can accomplish that all in today's video, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So I remember when I first started looking into like YouTube and branding, I'd see it everywhere, right? You got to brand yourself. And I'm like, okay, I'm a network marketer. I don't want to put my company first. I want to put myself first so that people get to know me and all the benefits that come from a brand. That's not what this video is about. It's about how you can accomplish that, yet you're still kind of introverted, not very socially outgoing. I used to look at people doing crazy stuff. You know, they'd do stunts, they'd be living amazing lifestyles, traveling around the world, or just dressing up in crazy costumes or doing bits and impressions. And I was like, man, I ain't got the confidence to do that kind of thing. I couldn't pull it off even if I tried, right? So how am I supposed to build a brand? And how are you if you feel that way too, without having to do all that crazy stuff? I got a great tip for you, and that is position yourself as a teacher, as a teaching role for your audience. Stick with me on this. So think about back at school, whether you had a good or a bad time, there'll have been at least one teacher who you connected with, who you really learned from. You look forward to their lessons because having been in their company, having consumed their content, i.e. what they're telling you, you felt like you had additional value as a human being when you left. You learned some kind of lesson, something useful, whether it was a feeling, whether it was actual knowledge. You feel better for knowing and being around that person. Now imagine if you could position yourself in that role for your audience. I mean, video is a great way to do this because you can engage, you can talk, they can see and feel you. But also, when you're on video, if you can just be yourself and teach somebody something of value, then they will come back. They will refer you to other people. They will see you in a confident role. They look up to you, right? Because, hey, if they can consume your content and feel better and do better in their life because of that, why would they do anything other than subscribe to you or opt into your list or share you with other people, right? They want to see that value more and more and more. It's human nature. I was reading a Tony Robbins book the other day, and he said we do everything through the pursuit of pain, the avoidance of pain or the pursuit of pleasure. So if by coming to your content, they're able to solve a painful problem or forget a painful problem if you entertain them, and they're able to pursue pleasure by being able to get results in their life, then of course that ticks both boxes, they're going to come back. So let me give you some specifics right now. What could you do to master your craft? Everybody thinks, I got to do this trick, I got to do this twist, I got to do this special thing. No, you don't. You just have to do the basics. Are you really focusing on mastering your craft, i.e. the industry that you're in and what you're teaching other people? Like, I'm a home business builder, right? I teach people how to build home businesses online. So you can bet for at least 60 minutes every single day, day in, day out, 6 days a week for now the last 7 or 8 years, I've been investing my time, my money, my effort in learning skills and knowledge, applying it in the field, testing it, and then feeding those results back to you in these videos and my content. I knew from the start I wasn't going to be the flamboyant guy, but I knew, you know what? I can be better than everybody else at sharing knowledge that is practical and works. I carved out my slice, and you can do the same of the marketplace. So where is your weakest skill right now? Or more importantly, what does your audience really need to improve in? What would they really benefit from hearing about? In my audience, they want to know how to generate interested people. They want to know how to convert that interest into actual sales and signups. So all my knowledge is centered around being better at that, using that, feeding my results back as case studies and knowledge like this back to you, my audience. What is your audience looking for? What are the problems they're trying to solve? How could you position yourself in between where they are and where they want to be as a bridge for them to walk over, or rather by the hand and be assisted? I know you can probably think of some of these things if you just gave yourself a couple of minutes to sit down and go, okay, what does my audience really need, really want? How could I really help them? And if you start to teach that consistently, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, will your delivery be excellent at the start? No, of course it won't be. I get better all the time. I've got a long way to go, but I've come a long way too through sheer consistency. Because when you're feeling like you're being yourself, when you're not pushing a square peg into a round hole, and when you feel, hey, I can just have a conversation with these people and let them know what I've learned, you're going to feel far more confident and comfortable on camera or on a podcast or writing a blog post out or on social media because it's just you. It's just who you want to be, but now you're elevating your personal value, which in turn, when you share, will do the same for them. Believe me, I've tried all sorts of different methods. This one, hands down, is the easiest for someone to do who's an introvert. You're in total control over the knowledge you can learn and share, and you will build a loyal following through those basic human requirements of avoiding pain, pursuing pleasure, which you can actually help them with by putting the right content out there. I hope this has helped you in some way. If you're looking for more practical tips, if you're a home business owner, go to richardmatharoo.com. There's a couple of buttons on the front page. Just click which one is best. They're both free. I'd love to give you that resource that helps you the most. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses, and I'll catch up with you really soon. Bye for now.